Hello everybody, welcome to the official live cast of the Blood Bowl 3 2025 World Championship Group N Round 1 match between Andriy, the reigning defending world champion, and Jinifix. I can tell you that Jinifix is from Germany, qualified through the play-ins, and AWBBL is the league that got him there. Andriy, as I've just said, won the 2024 World Championship and qualified directly and is from Spain. So Jinifix won the toss, chose to kick. Oh wow, he's got a sneaky git skink. Not what I would have done. He's got the chameleon, 2 rerolls and an apo. That's very standard. I think that's probably the best choice, is the chameleon and 2 rerolls and an apo. But yeah, I think block is just definitely better than not block. Andriy, we've seen his team before, because it's the same as Arzowain's. They are buddies in real life, so I imagine they talked and they figured out this was the best build, or you know, figured out they both thought this was. We've got some nice customizations on the ogre here, green and white, lovely. Tackle mighty, 4 guards, and then a guard on the catcher as well. So like, this is the thing, you basically everyone's going to have 3 guards on the catcher and the blitzers, and a tackle mighty and a block catcher, I think, and then you choose between block on the catcher and block on the ogre, or guard on them both. And I think I prefer guard, because you probably don't have to get so lucky with this human team, whereas last year Andriy took block on his ogre because he thought he had to get lucky because, you know, ability were a bit rubbish, whereas now he's confident enough that his humans are good enough. So there you go. Hello Cyanide, hello Lupac. WTF is a chameleon. They're chameleon skinks. They're like, they were in Warhammer. They were always ridiculously, insanely OP in Warhammer. They would like infiltrate and like shoot blow darts and stuff and poison people. They were absolutely insane. They were like the best skirmishers in the entire game. Oh, there's a blitz. Got a passing blitz defense here, isn't it? It's not the best, but it's something. And yeah, in Blood Bowl they're not ridiculously insanely OP. They have on the ball, so they're okay to have as a 12 player. Like, they can help versus lizards, versus woodies and stuff like that, right? That you can get the free catch attempt. They can help on 2 turns. They can help on the 1 turn. I think it's best to have them if you're only going to have. It's best to have them only if you have 12 players, right? Because you'd rather play a skink most of the time. But there is a use for them sometimes. But yeah, minus movement sucks. And in progression, they cost more. So like, it's really hard to justify paying more for a move busted skink. But in NAF style, you've got the money, so you might as well spend it. And it does do something good. They're not the worst. I like that he's Crocs looks like he's got block, but it doesn't. Probably just blitz a guard here, right? Just try and get lucky. Lucky removal. Because even if you stun the guard, it like makes it hard for him to do stuff on his LOS, doesn't it? That's a spicy skink expose. Andrew will already be thinking how you can free his mighty blow tackler. So he's going to have to follow here. As much as he doesn't want to, I think he had to follow there. Because now he can just plug him back in. And free his tackle mighty and blitz a skink. Oh well, actually you can blitz a skink anyway, because you could just hit the sneaky gate. You can just knock all the way down the line and hit the sneaky maybe. No, because he's got to follow here. No, he could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still don't really want to get stuck on the side. Nah, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he was right not to follow. Maybe this was right. Maybe he just hit down the line here. Nothing on the thrower. Could have had a block thrower, couldn't you? I guess if you didn't go, if you went double block rather than double guard, you could have a block thrower and a block catcher and a rookie catcher. A rookie is a very expensive player to lose, isn't it? Like, it's not that expensive with being 65k, but what I mean is, like, he's got a guard skill on him. So you really don't want him targeted. Nailed with his AV8+. High risk, high reward. Good morning, Mentos. Crook. Doesn't follow there, which means he doesn't get a 2D on this directly. But it does mean that if he puts an assist in here and does a 2D, then he'll get a 2D there if he follows. So it's all super interesting. Oh, he blitzes. Oh, to chain him into an extra hit, not chaining him off. Because he's a big scary oh, it does chain him off. It just, look at the arrow would look there. I was like, okay, that's spicy, isn't it? But I thought, you know, he can just put in this guy and then do a 2D there. So that wouldn't and then he could have chained off the Crocs, right? Oh, I actually really quite like that. He probably shouldn't have activated the old. Oh, okay, he's got this guy to replace it. Okay. Yeah, actually, chaining him there would have been pretty good. Then you could have punched him and chained away the Crocs. Actually, quite like that move. Makes the pickup. And the lizards are already going to get a few hits and put Andriy straight under the cosh here. Can probably get a 3D with the Crocs, 2Ds with a normal Saurus, blitz with a Saurus, blitz the tackle mighty. Oh my goodness. This is, I guess you could also just blitz this guy, right? So that you're not giving up a hit. This is already a bit of a pickle. God, lizards are just insane, aren't they? Flipping lizards. Push here is actually fine, because you just make the second hit. That sucks a bit, because now it means he only gets 2D with the Crocs. Pushed him to there, which is where he was going to blitz from if he was blitzing the tackle mighty. So I guess he's not blitzing the tackle mighty. Does the Croxigo block first before his blitz? That's a little bit outrageous, isn't it? It's a little bit outrageous that he's got, you know, it's loner, a blockless loner block, and he does have a blockful blitz. Alright, so he is blitzing. Oh, sorry, it was just definitely better than to have pushed him to here, I think. Makes the AV break. And removal, oh, Apple's it, instant. There was a lot going for this value hit, wasn't there? Blitzing this guy would be fine as well. By the way, he probably should have put this guy on him like 10 years ago. Safe moves first and all that. If you're going to have him on 1, you might as well have him on 2, right? So Andriy's Apple gone on turn 1. I mean, it's great value from the Apple, isn't it? Keeping his tackle mighty on the pitch for an extra 7 turns. 6 active turns. There is a sneaky git though. So yeah, this was a little bit sloppy, wasn't it, from Jinifix? He did, in my opinion, the wrong push direction, which meant that he had to do the Crocs block before the blitz, and then he didn't do his safe moves. Not that it's terrible to do that, you know. Most people are a bit sloppy. Most people, everybody's a bit sloppy who plays Blood Bowl, I think. But, you know, it's something that if you were watching and you wanted to get better, that would be better, wouldn't it? It's not a damning indictment of Jinifix's Blood Bowl player. It's just Jim trying to be helpful. My absolute curse of just wanting to help and wanting everything to be good. There we go. Gets his ogre into action. I wonder if Andriy's thinking now, I wish I'd taken block because I am going to need to get lucky because humans are a bit rubbish. They don't actually Talakas. Toxic Jim, they call him. Blood Bowl Wanker Jim, they call him. That's what they actually call him. I think they should call him Helpful Jim. But, you know. Poor Jimmy. He's got to block the weak link here, hasn't he? Like, it's a 1D. Well, no, this is a 2D. I was going to say it's a 1D, though. He's got both guarded, so he's going to 2D this one. He literally couldn't get another assist in there, so... If he could have done, I'm sure he'd have blocked this one. Because he's the weak link, isn't he, without block. Relentlessly targeted. That's the thing, isn't it? This is the thing with, like, not having a Blocksaurus, right? Because now, every single hit that he can make, like Blitz, is going to be on a defenseless guy instead of a block guy, which means 75% knockdowns instead of 55% knockdowns, which over the course of a game, you know, if that's 15 hits, that's a lot more hits, isn't it? That's a lot more knockdowns because he's just going to target this one wherever possible. So, exposed thrower. I don't like the KO blitzer. Yeah, you can just base him, can't you? You can pile in here in the front and then blitz and base him. You can sneaky get foul, tackle my... He could also just blitz the ogre, right? Like gang blitz the ogre and then gang foul the blitzer. You could blitz the catcher around the front. It's got lots of options here, lots of different ways you can play this Jinifix. All quite good. You actually can't blitz the catcher because it's a rush, and you can't rush with lizard men. You're actually not allowed to rush, it's the rules. Fair enough, Uberdefel. That's completely reasonable. You should write that on Reddit, and then you can get 1 million upvotes. Because they're unsteady. Well done, Salakas. Well done. Very difficult game for the humans. By the way, I finally sorted out all the group stuff. Yeah, look, he is going for the gang. Oh! This is what your rerolls are for. This is why you never rush, by the way. I mean, he's got Sneaky Git. Like, he has to want to do this. So this is his perfect chance. Martine McCutcheon. And does nothing. Well, I mean, he stuns it, but... And his blockless guy fails because he hasn't got block. Oof. And now, I mean, there's a lot of space to get down the side, isn't there? It might cost him his Ogre and his Tackle Mighty, but there's space to get in here, Andriy. If he scores, I think he'll be quite happy here. Honestly. Look what I've got here. Look, I finally did this. We've got the up-to-date tables that I can switch to, so you can see there. Mentos and Toast Guy Drew is the result. That's what the table looks like at the moment. It's quite good, isn't it? Hello, Justicium. It is not only a hard matchup, it's actually, they've already popped their Apo as well. So... Yes, yeah, this is the problem. Like, he made a huge foul, didn't he? A 5-player foul. But the problem is, a 5-player foul cost you a lot, and it was essentially a 6-player foul because the Saurus is here. So it cost him a hell of a lot positionally, and it meant the skink got punched as well. So it cost him a player of his own, and massive positional cost. Whereas if I figured blitzing this catcher was better. And then, you know, just reinforcing around here and just playing the positional game. But it looks like Andriy isn't pushing through. Which, you know, wasn't easy, but was possible. And now that he hasn't, it looks like it's not going to cost him at all doing that foul, is it? No, Valor, no. It's just because they've got minimal rerolls, right? Because Saurus have got minimal Lizardmen have got minimal reloads. Because Lizardmen have minimal rerolls, they really reluctant to do any rushes because they don't want to have to reroll them. They want to save the reroll for double skulls. Okay, and then of course Saurus being unsteady is an insane word for literally the steadiest things in the entirety of Warhammer. So very strange. Also the ball position here is I want to say questionable. Keith's gonna be happy though. Keith is gonna be happy. We can confirm Happy Keith in a moment. This is fine. This is fine. We just need... Hello, Keith. He can fix it. No, he's not! Oh! Well, it was much cooler to do the jump, wasn't it? It was much cooler to fix it with a jump, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, actually, that wouldn't work. You'd have to base the crocs, which I guess it doesn't want. But I would have liked basing the crocs, right? If you jump to here, then you go there, you base the crocs and the Saurus, down Saurus. But I guess there's a possibility that he like chain something free and then hits you anyway if you only base the crocs. Like maybe you could block the crocs off, block this off, and then still hit the ball. So I mean, he got it done in the end, didn't he? Andriy there. This is a safe ball. 3, 4, 5, 6, rush, rush. We could double rush the crocs at the end. Which, if it works, is absolutely horrendous for Jinifix. He's doing it first, so he's not rushing. Oh, I just realised there was a good play, wasn't there? He hasn't done it though. I don't mean that facetiously, but of course what he could have done was like hit the ogre, hit this guy. Probably could have done that, and then he could have probably chained the crocs in to the ball, right? Could have probably chained this crocs in. Seems quite easy to chain this crocs in. Literally 2 players, and then blitz him. I guess there's guard there, so it's not that good, is it, if you do it? Okay, so maybe he thought about it and then just didn't want to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he'd have cancelled those 2, but yeah, the guard would still be there, wouldn't it? So it'd just be a 1D on the ball. Still pretty good though. I think that's probably what he should have gone for. Oh my god, another dub skull. You don't want to re-roll this now, because, you know, if you manage to force in Andriy, you've got no rerolls for your own offense. But also look at this, safe moves first. He did that block. He's got all these players to move. I mean, okay, he's going to foul. That's why I haven't moved them. Well, that could have been... Like, he just made himself re-roll it, didn't he? Like, there was no choice but to re-roll that because of all these guys completely out of position still. So maybe he could have done some safe moves first. I don't like that he still hasn't really got back in front of the humans. I feel like this going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 was much better. And like, you know, it's only ends up making 2 squares difference, but it gets him on the right side instead of the wrong side. So now, I mean, Andriy's still in a lot of trouble, isn't he? He's still in a lot of trouble. Cap noticeably fuming. Yeah, he's already left his house. What an absolute loon. I mean, he can run forward and make a screen and score on turn 5, which actually isn't that dangerous, given that Jinifix is out of rerolls. But he's not doing that. He's going to come back, retreat into the safety of his own half. And which isn't that safe actually. Still, this is the problem. Like, it's not going to be that safe for him anywhere he goes. So, as much as like it sucks running forward and scoring, it's better than getting turned over on and being scored on turn 8, isn't it? So, down the line on a blitz, he's down a skink. This is the group stage, Lupak. This is the group stage. So we start in the group stage, just like the World Cup and everything like that. You know, groups of 4, play everybody once. Top 2 go through, and then the top 2 of each group go through to a best of 3. I am playing in it. Yeah, I haven't played my game actually. I'm playing the last game tonight at 7 o'clock in the UK, and so there's 64. There's 16 groups of 4. Not like the World Cup, so it's bigger than that. And then, so then there's like once you get the 32, it's best of 3 knockout, and it's Vituk style best of 3. So you can have draws in the first 2 games, and then if there isn't a clear winner after 2 games, then they play a third one with overtime and kicks. So, for example, you could like win and draw and then be through. Apo this. Question mark? Yeah. I think you have to have all that because you are up here. I didn't like this. So I didn't like this skink basing because he's just going to 3D you, right? And he might kill you. So I wasn't a huge fan of just getting your skink splattered. I think he probably had to appo that Saurus to keep something. Because he's... I guess now that Andriy's come back, Jinifix's positioning for the foul hasn't cost him anymore, has it? So he can try to stop the score again now. Yeah, it is an absolute classic, isn't it? But once again, it was his weak link. I really do not like the weak link Saurus. I think now with no rerolls, Jinifix really needs to start doing some safe moves first, but we'll see. He can actually do... Can he do a really cool play here? Yes, he can do a really good... No, he can't. Could have done a really cool play here. Skink could have come all the way around. Block with a Croxigo, push him to there. Skink comes here, he blocks him, chains him onto there, he blocks him, and then the other Saurus hits the ball. That was really cool play, wasn't it? Really cool play by me. Not by Jinifix, but brilliant from me. Hello, Miss Feltree. And he's going to get a Crocs on the ball, isn't he? That's his plan. Hello, Breaky T. Miss Feltree, the official host of the Blood Bowl 3 2025 World Championships, and Breaky T, the curator of the Fantastics all-in-one World Championship spreadsheet, which is incredible. Thank you very much. And Dimmy G, who's, you know, the champ. That was a really good play, though, wasn't it? I mean, it was a really good play. Was that being a wanker? I thought I was trying to be comedic. Keith. But I guess that doesn't land, does it? I should leave the jokes to Dimmy. I'm sorry. I am just a BB wanker, it's true. Do you know what? If you'd said that in another world, Keith, the CCL griefer would have been, I'm just a BB wanker. I didn't actually hold on as long as possible. We scheduled when he was first available, and then I wasn't able to make it because I was being a lovely person on Wednesday, so I couldn't play. And then I was being a lovely person yesterday, so couldn't play. And then he wanted to play today, so there you go. I was exhausted yesterday though, so this works out better playing today for me. This is pickle, isn't it? I mean, this is decidedly pickle-ish. It was pretty good getting the Crocs on the ball. I mean, he's got a blitz here, right, with the tackle might. He gets 2D on him, but then what? Then what is the question? Doesn't even get the knockdown. Yuck. Got to uphill the Crocs. Like, I guess he just has to uphill the Crocs. And then what? Down to 4 minutes of time bank. It's grim. I mean, it's really grim playing lizards men as humans. As anyone, really. Even wood elves, it's not that good. Well, he's dodging with this guy first. Makes it. So this gives him a 2D. Maybe he's going to hand off and potato. No, he's blocked with that guy. He could have blocked with this guy, couldn't he? He could have blocked with this one, then he could have handed off to this. But this gives him more punches. Yeah, but 1D in the Crocs and then what? Is the question, isn't it? Like, okay, he's 1D'd the Croc. That dodge was to 1D the Crocs instead of uphilling the Crocs. But now what? Now this Saurus is free because he dodged away from it. So now there's a free Saurus. You double dodges with a ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same square. Fails. Ball is out. Didn't even need to blitz the ball. So, you know, Jinifix's turn worked, right? Although my play looked nice with the chains and everything, his play completely worked. And the ball has been coughed up. Ah. So that means he's got to block this catcher first, I guess. Diced. I mean, he's not really diced, has he? Like he's I know you just said diced because he failed, but it's just lizards being better than humans has been the story of this game, really. He's got a double dodge to get there. So what he could do is he could no, he's going to punch first. Blockless block. No, just maybe he's just standing there. So he can do this dodge, and if he pops dodge, then switch to the other skink, right? Or like the other way, do this dodge first, and if it fails, switch to the other. But either way, I think that's what you do here, rather than doing this blockless block. And yes, the dodge is the same, but the point was he gave up on the chance of doing. I guess no, because if he does this, then he does this. No, his was better. Errata, his was way better because he just does that once, right? It's the same odds as the dodge. He does that once, and then it means he's got this. He only has to do one dodge. So no, this was definitely better. Definitely better, 100% better. Errata, I'm an idiot. Because even on a push, he just clears it, doesn't he? And then it's one dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He'd have been here and basically completely free. And the failure state was much better than failing either of the dodges. So, way better. Problem with hitting the skink is it's a blockless loner, isn't it? So, and you might go stupid, and if you go stupid, then that's also bad, isn't it? At least you've got a tackle zone near the ball at the moment. Like, you're making this skink dodge. Like, he had to do that block because he was going to have to do this dodge. So if this guy was already stupid, he wouldn't have failed this block. He would have just picked it up, and then maybe he's failed the pickup, maybe not. Turn 8 ogre score. Oh man, he does hit the skink first. We've got 2 KOs for the 2 KO'd skinks. and a KO'd Blitzer and a KO'd Lino. Both sides have used their Apple. Tackle Mighty and the Blockless were Appo'd and KO'd. A oner on the Blockless dude. Does he go for the scatter? Get some chaos into the game? Or push him onto the Ogre? Problem is, if you push him onto the Ogre, then you can actually just hit your Ogre potentially. Pushes him onto the Ogre. A blockless dodge! Works. Well, he could have just pushed him here, couldn't he? He could have just pushed him to there. And this Blitzer could have dodged and dodged, but then I guess he wants to punch. And then he dodges. But then this is an uphill, which you don't want. A 5+ jump over for this guy. So he tags, so now he's going to 1D. And skulls. And now he can block him, and if he pows, or he's got 2 chances to pow him, or just, no, he can just push, and then a skink can pick up the ball. So he can get the ball. A lot of time ban gone for Andriy. Yeah, it's nightmare drive, this, hasn't it been? Absolute nightmare drive for the humans. Maybe he's just thinking about like what safe moves first he can make. I don't really think there are any. Well, I guess maybe this Saurus, but even then it's dependent on what happens here. I think this Saurus is actually dependent on what happens here. Maybe it isn't. Maybe this just comes around or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tags there, just goes there. Comes here, I don't know. It really kind of wants to get through here afterwards. But he does just do something. Which is fair, right? Like, at least it's done something. But I think that was maybe a wait and see from that one. Yeah, this is now a stand. So the reason he didn't do that is because he was going to blitz him if he didn't power him. But because he got the knockdown there, it means now this one can blitz. Oh, he's blocked. This one could have blitzed. This one could have blitzed and then either blocked off the Tackle Mighty or blocked off this catcher. This should have been a blitz, if you ask me. I guess he's going to blitz with a Crocs to tag him or something, I don't know. Makes the pickup. All predictions incorrect. See, this guy can just dodge and hit him, so now he's got to do this dodge out to block him. Alright, he just gambles on the POW and gets it. Yeah, the Crocs could have done... Oh no, it's not a 3D, no. So he gambled on the POW and got the 55% POW. Look a dog. This is a huge dodge. Makes it. Oh! Oh no! No, this had to go here. Jinifix. I guess this way it protects against this thrower as well, who's got not blocked, but he's got 2D on him, right? So this does do... It could have been here. No. So yeah, so I don't know. I think stopping this guy smashing you with tackle, block and tackle, is much more important than stopping them both a bit. So I think it had to be there. Yep, look, there we go. He just had to go there. He had to stop the tackle of hitting him. He just had to. And yeah, now he's got the catcher to go and pick it up as well, yeah. Yeah, I think, you know, look, if he does the 3+ and then powers your both down to you, it's not that bad, is it? The catcher's away. Oh, he's rushed though. He's got to rush eventually, and he snakes into his own death. Fully rewarded for that. Great play, Jinifix. Now he just needs to blitz this guy, pick up on the Saurus and hand it off to the skink, and he's good. Just a classic Saurus pickup, no problem. Oh, okay, it's block full block, and I guess he thinks this is low odds, so he's got a lot of value in just making punches. That's completely reasonable. Could even punch with the Crocs. I don't hate it. Like, this is hard, right? He's got to do a 5+. Fails. No, Tree, because how's he gonna get it to them? So, oh yeah, maybe actually, yeah. If it's just there. Nah, I don't. I think it's better to go for it now. Legitimately, 1, 2, because it's like 2 to go here, 3, 4, 5, 6. You just hand it off, and then you're away, right? You're actually just away. Being away from this is much better than him just 3+ing to kill you anyway. So no, I think it's better to just gamble on it. I get the point of, like, it gives you another chance. I guess you could put it here, right? So it'd be a 4+ dodge. I guess you could have put the skink there, so it was a 4+ dodge. But you're adding 2 rushes to your score, and then I guess you could hand off from there. So then then that's quite good, isn't it? It's an interesting one. I think people's default is to move it into scoring range first, but I do think there are times when it's better just to roll the dice on it. It might have been better to move. Might have been better to move the skink here. It could have been, right. The skink there. Then it's a 4+ to hit him. But it is adding 2 rushes. Oh! And then he would have pushed it. No, it wouldn't. He's got a player. He's got a space here. So it was in range. It was in range. So he had a chance. He could have dodged out and then thrown it to him and scored. I mean, you've just got to punch this guy first. And then you could just blitz him as well. All the pushes. Huge KO rolls now, isn't it? Not really that huge from him, just 1 guard. But these 2 skinks. Do you foul him? You haven't got anybody to foul with. This skink has to blitz. Oh. Okay, this is a 3D, but I think for value, the Tackle Mighty. I mean, guard is still good, isn't it? But Tackle Mighty is a weapon. An absolute weapon. Both skinks come back. 11 players for the Lizards. And the Garda stays out. All 3 KO rolls go the wrong way for Andriy. Absolutely brutal. And he makes the one that doesn't matter at all. It matters a tiny bit, the other KO, but it didn't really matter. So that is brutal, isn't it? 1 in 8 KOs. Not to go on about it, but I had the same thing happen to me against Diomed in the semi-finals of the Super League. Which is pretty annoying, right? Because you need a bit of luck to win, and then you get it completely the wrong side, and that's what's happened to Andriy. So it's not a dicing, is it? It's not a dicing to have 1 in 8 KOs happen, but makes it real hard to win. Makes it real hard to win. If they'd gone the other way, and then the Lizards only had 9 players, and he had a 3rd guard. Well, I mean, technically a whatever guard. Oh god, yeah, no, because he's lost a guard already, so it would just been a 4th guard technically. So yeah. Hello, Mrs. Fez. Hello, World Sitar. Yep, the Lizards. It was more no touchdown for the Lizards, honestly. World Sitar. The Lizards absolutely smothered them. Were much closer to scoring than the humans were. He made a mistake, I think it's fair to say, in not covering the Tackle Mighty to blitz him, but instead tried to cover the Tackle Mighty and a thrower a bit for the blitz, which I think you're just better off just fully stopping the Tackle Mighty, right? So he didn't stop the tackler, got knocked down and cased, and that was that. Glorious force unlocked. And yes, the blitz did. Yeah. Don't worry, Tree. I'll lose for you. I'll get my excuses in early. I'll lose for you. No problem. Not only is it in France, Mrs. Fez, it's in Paris this year rather than Montpellier. Oh, kick. Is this going to be a blitz? On the ball. No. Well, this is looking very good for the Lizards, isn't it? Still 11 for the humans, but they are down quality, aren't they? They're down 2 guards. So they are down significant quality, the humans. And an extra reroll for the lizards. Oh my god, that is actually massive, isn't it? Having 3 rerolls. Really bad for the champ. Champ. Although Dimmy calls himself the champ. Andriy actually is the champ. There you go. They did kind of lock us in the studio, yeah. Yeah, they did kind of do that. Chomp. Oh my god, imagine if chomp is like a really good thing, monstrous mouth, and chomped, if chomp's a really good effect. And then Dimmy can just play them and just go chomp all the time. That'll be amazing. They did get us a kettle, yeah. Oh my god, we should ask them, Tree. We have to ask them to get us a kettle this year. In advance. We need a kettle waiting for us. 100 tea bags. yeah, exactly. We do require a kettle. I'll be in trouble. Very good, PC. Rington's tea. Rington's tea. Just 100 tea bags. It doesn't take its own suitcase. So we got another removal there, didn't we? Down to 10, the humans. No reroll required on the ball pickup, which is your main hope against lizards. So, looking rough. Yeah, Yorkshire's the least bad of the non-Ringtons alternatives. Oh dear. Yes, he needs to just start removing Saurus, doesn't he? That's what he needs. Lizards get 6 skills. He took a sneaky git, which did nothing, but he did do 2 big fouls with it and didn't get caught. He hits the Crocs, which is actually a better target than the Saurus, isn't it? Because it's defenseless. So he actually shielded his defenseless Saurus here, Jinifix, but exposed the Crocs, and it has been instantly removed. And there we go. All of a sudden, Andriy back in the driving seat. Flip me. Huge equity shift. Like, the Crocs is the weakest player on the pitch, right? Because he's defenseless. Normally you have 6 block. So normally he's the easiest one to knock out, and he was there, he followed, unsupported, instantly 2D'd. And yeah, maybe harsh to call that a mistake from Jinifix, but the Crocs was unsupported and able to get 2 dice by blocking Mighty Blow, so. The good thing is he's lizards, so he's still he's still probably ahead. I mean, it can only be lose you the game though. Really, realistically, PC, it's only getting used to lose you the game by getting him targeted more and getting more knockdowns against him, isn't it? Yes, I did say normally, Miko Salva. I did say normally because normally you go 6 block. Lizard's bad matchup is allegedly Wood Elves, but if you are good with Lizard Men, they aren't actually a bad matchup. So there you go. I don't think Amazons are a bad matchup at all for Lizards. I guess vampire. It makes sense that vampires are. Skaven aren't wonderful for them, right? Because the gutters can get the skinks. But again, it's not that bad. Like, it's really not that bad because you're just dominating them strength-wise, aren't you? Vampires own lizards. Yeah, I've got no experience with vampires whatsoever. Not in next edition they can't. No, next edition Skaven apparently have just been removed from the rulebook. Shocking. A shocking development. Yes, Big Burly Bob. Yes, it's exciting, isn't it? Well, the thing is, Big Burly Bob, Hypnotic Gaze might be getting nerfed in the new edition, mightn't it? So, I'm very happy that I didn't have to learn vampires for this tournament. Because we might find out in a month's time the Hypno Gaze has been nerfed and never have to play vampires ever. So, that's what I'm hoping. Never have to know how to beat them. You know, people apparently just don't want fans to be any good. Crying out for them to be nerfed constantly. So, if they are, that's good. Yep, good stuff, Andriy. My problem is I tend to not compliment people enough because I expect them to play well. But yes, this is good, isn't it? I'm not a fan of this this guy here. Like, it does control the blitz. It's got that going for it, but you know, he's going to punch him and he's going to blitz him, and then he is going to have a player on the stuck on the thing. But I mean, you can chill. You lizards, right? You can absolutely chill. You don't have to. You're just pretending to play Blood Bowl for the first 3 or 4 turns as lizards anyway. So.
I've been so fucking obsessed with rats that you're about to go on a holiday.
This is no problem.
And like you can't even fucking qualify with the team. You just decide to play more fucking rats. What the fuck?
I guess he could optionally blitz this guy and then 2D him as well. But then you've still got the problem of this guy getting cut off by this. This lineman's good, isn't it? Because he's cutting off this guy coming back. And you can't blitz him because you've got to blitz this one. Oh, good. Well, that's at least I compliment somebody, Mrs. Fest. Yeah. So maybe he's not going to blitz. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's going to come the long way around. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm bamboozled. Absolutely bamboozled.
You can be my wingman anytime. Bullshit. You can be mine.
Glorious Raid, thank you very much, BB Nut. Welcome, BB Nut Raiders. Is he going to blitz the...
Glorious.
He's going to blitz this lineman, then he's going to block the ogre.
Until I'm
okay.
Victorious.
Ah, he didn't get the power though.
I will defend.
So he's got a 1D the ogre.
BB Nut Slide Raid, BB Nut Slide Raid, BB Nut Slide Raid.
Yeah, he was trying to 2D the ogre. Greed, because he's got 3 rerolls. Also, he hasn't dodged off his skink, right? So he probably should have dodged the skink off, because now the skink is getting 3 dice blasted, and he's been KO'd, and the ogre's hitting. Oh my goodness. Absolutely brutal. How this game has swung away from Jinifix and towards Andriy. Yes, that was a pretty... The problem with it was I just didn't like the course of action. I think it's better to blitz this guy and protect your skink. And then maybe bring a few back like this, you know, to so that this guy isn't cutting your thing off. But yeah, like you've just got, if you're going to do that 1D, you've got to dodge your skink first because your skink is getting blasted. Oh, not blasted yet, but he's still got the blitz on him if he has to, which does. There we go. Okay. So he gets away, the skink gets away with it, but it has cost him the Saurus, which is really a bigger cost. So Down 2 strong boys is really bad for Jinifix, but you know, you can still break away, right? You're still lizards. This was a big man commitment. By doing the 2D block first from Andriy, it made a bigger commitment in manpower. So that might cost Andriy. Oh! Oh well, it's suddenly completely fine for the lizards. Oh, it was a blockless Saurus. It was the blockless Saurus though. It's still pretty fine for him. He can push up here now.
I won't give in until I'm victorious. And I will defend. I will defend.
Yes, absolutely PC. That's what he
56
has
months
to do.
times flies when you're watching BB.
Glorious. Thanks, Steve. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. Staying fantastic for 656 glorious months. That is how many? 14 who will be the pregnancies. Glorious. Yeah, look how much this block though is killing him, right? If that was a block one, he would have punched there. He'd have blitzed this one, and he'd be completely dominating. But instead, it's stunned, and it's out for 2 turns.
I will defend.
Whoa, Chaos Welly.
Glorious. No,
What a
I won't
legend.
give in until I'm victorious.
Because I'm a sub. Best way of dodging it, Force Unlocked.
Glorious. No, I won't give in until I'm victorious. And I will defend. I will defend. Glorious. No, I won't give in until I'm victorious. And I will defend. I will defend.
The EAB, the last vestiges of EAB.
Glorious. No, I won't
Tragedy.
give
I'm
in
so sad that we don't have
until
EAB
I'm
anymore.
victorious. And I will defend. I will defend.
Not as sad as Artemis is, I guess, but still. Really sad we don't have EAB anymore. Anyway, welcome to Team Fantastic, Cauliflower, Anderson, Seriously I'm a Giraffe, Fiendish Fairy, and Santa from Exeter. Thank you very much, Chaos Welly. What an absolute legend. And also, especially for Force Unlocked.
I'm legitimately an idiot.
There you go. It was, yeah. And thanks for that, Kalon. Yeah, never forget Space versus Jim. I already have forgotten. I've literally forgotten. Was it?
Fuck off, Dimmy.
What was Jim versus Space? Could go on the other side, yeah. He could just tag the Tackle Mighty. There was a draw, wasn't there? Was it 6-2-1? Yeah, I think it was 6-2-1. That sounds right. Or 6-1-2? I don't know. I've literally forgotten. It's been that long. It's been that long since Dimmy had my life. That I can't remember. Alright, I've still got the channel. I'm sure he spammed it in there plenty of times. He did spam it in here plenty of times. Yeah, what 6-2-1 for Space. Crazy. Oh wow, yeah, Jinifix down to 40 seconds. Flip me. But I mean, it's now his turn to be in the pickle, isn't it? And now he can escape next turn, right? So Andriy has to stop him escaping next turn because he wants to win this game now, right? He wants to get the turn over and win 1-0. Yeah, Andriy was already down. It's Jinifix had like 4 minutes when Andriy had 50 seconds. I think Andriy had like 58 and Jinifix had like 4 minutes and 3 or something. Well, I mean, it depends, doesn't it? It depends. Bonehead Ogre, yeah, pretty big. Pretty big. The Ogre slamming into the side of the cage would have been pretty nice. I would have noob coach. Oh yeah, it's the two. So the first round is a direct versus a play-in. Like two direct, like they're both direct versus play-ins, and then round 2 is the direct play each other in every group, and the play-ins play each other. So that's very exciting, isn't it? So yeah, this was pretty good. It cost him 3 players and the blitz, so that was a good tag. I did like that tag. The problem is though, the problem for Jinifix is this stun has really cost him, hasn't it? Because it's dice now. I mean, there is a pretty kind of easy way to break through here, but he's going to have to do a dodge. Is the big horrible thing. I think there's no way around him having to do a dodge. Which you don't really want to have to do a dodge, do you? Well, you certainly shouldn't want to have to do a dodge. In fact, he's going to have to double dodge. And even that's not great, so... Tick tock, tick tock. Yeah, he's got to find it faster than this, hasn't he? Only 40 seconds of time bank. He's just got to go with a solution. It might not be the best, but he's got to go with what he's come up with. He does get the knockdown, so that saved him the second dodge. By the way, safe moves first, right? Made them a minute and a half in after doing a block. What's weird now is, right, you've done that. I don't know how you don't do that and then just do this one instantly while you're still thinking, right? You're still thinking, you might run out of time here. I'd have made this a blitz, personally. This block for me would have been a blitz. So now I'm very interested in how he's getting out of this. Oh, he's going back? I guess it is turn 13, yeah, he can go back. He's blitzing there, okay. Yeah, so he's not breaking through. I like breaking through here. And then, you know, just score on turn 14 and then probably get the draw. But the problem with this is he's eating into his time bank here this turn. He spent a long time and used half his time bank. He still hasn't ended a turn yet. He's used half his time bank on like just a nothing turn. So that's a bit of a problem. But this increases his chance of scoring on turn 8, right? This increases his chance of scoring on turn 8. My way, he'd be scoring on turn 14. So, that's turn 16 rather than turn 8, whatever. So, it decreases his chance of scoring. But increases the chance of it being on turn 8 if he does score. Right, that's the thing. That's the problem. If he decided on this course of action, he should have decided sooner and put it into place sooner and not gone into time bank at all. You know? Because this solution wasn't hard. Like, this was a pretty easy turn to, like, think about and execute. So he probably should have just done this faster. If you know, just make his decision what he's going to do quicker. Like, if he's trying to push forward, it was a bit harder. Would have taken a bit of time to think how to... Oh, my God. How to best push forward. Would have taken a bit of time to think. But if you're just going to go back... Like, so you could take 30 seconds to decide, am I going to push forward? Am I going to go back? Then maybe you think for about a minute on, oh no, actually I can't go forward, and then you could still decide to go back. But funny enough, this is working out really well for Jinifix here. This is a rubbish turn for Andriy at the moment. Absolutely rubbish turn for Andriy. Absolutely rubbish. Okay, well that makes it a lot better. That makes it a lot better. Until then, it was rubbish. It was like game-losingly bad, I thought. Yeah, It was positionally, it was rubbish, Quincy. So what if you've got all your dead Saurus if you're down here in a cage, which is what was going to happen until this guy came out. He was going to be here in a cage, and then scoring the next turn. But like, look, you had 3 players completely out of position here, right? So now he's got the move to the middle, hasn't he? Oh well, not if he doesn't pow. He can still blitz. Yep, Saurus. This is how you beat lizards, killing the Saurus. And he's got a Saurus KO'd, a Croc's dead, a Saurus dead. He could have switched sides a lot easier if he'd rolled a power there, couldn't he? Not getting a power there does suck. Hey. Again, right, you can just move over, you can just move this turn and then burst through next turn, right? Like, it sucks with taking, but it means he's more likely to do it. You know, like, you're more likely to get the turn at 16 score. He does have to, he could hand off rather than dodge here, actually, right? To make the failure state better. That's an option. Or he could just dodge. Okay, blitz as well, obviously. Duh, you can just blitz. Errata, I'm an idiot, of course, just blitz here. So yeah, he's just going to move over here. Somewhere. There. But do it today. Or maybe he's not, maybe he's going to stay where he is. And then give himself the diagonal next turn. No, he is moving. But do it today. Into time bank again, but he has an X cage and he has a handoff option, and again he used half his time bank that turn. Gotta speed up, Jinifix, gotta speed up. Time. Well, this is super interesting, isn't it? Yes, he's got so few Saurus now, they're easily marked. He is going to blitz and then base the ball with the ogre, I guess. Yeah, I like the super deep guy. It's the full pow. Another Saurus removed. Crikey. But we do have the skink BS left, don't we? Oh, he bases with tackle, okay. The basing with tackle might be a mistake, right? Because he can outdistance the tackler now. We'll see what he does. It's going to take a lot of rolls, though. A lot of rolls here, and he needs to make his mind up quickly. He needs to make his mind up quickly and do a bunch of dice rolls. Nah, I don't think it's a chain here. I just think it's loads of dodges. Just literally loads of dodges. Yeah, you can just easily sideline cage, right? It's one dodge and then sideline cage here or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can do one dodge and sideline cage there. And then like you can blitz him and dodge him and get things to hopefully make it all right. Or you can like go this way and get away from the tackle and sideline cage on this side. So this side is like, it's way safer to do that, but obviously it's way harder because you've got to make a million dodges. So yeah, it's better just to do this. Just one dodge, and then a dodge with this guy and a blitz with him. So it's actually really easy, wasn't it? It's actually a really easy solution. But he's got to be faster. Oh my god, does he have to be faster? Oh my, what are you doing? What are you doing? He's going to run out of time. He's just literally going to run out of time. Yeah, that was hard, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then this one to there. Oh, he's only movement 7. There then. Oh, he's cutting through. Dude, you can't afford to do them one at a time. Okay. That's okay, tagging him. Yeah, in fact, it's quite good, isn't it? The problem is, he can blitz and get in there, which is a problem, isn't it? But then you can just double dodge. Completely used his, yeah, the community tag a lot, yeah. At first I didn't like it that much, but then I liked it more after he did it. Yes, the time bank is brutal, isn't it? Yes, probably to not. Probably. You'd have had to use a rush though, wouldn't he? You'd have had to use a rush. So like this was the easy square because he got the bolt down. But yes, maybe he should have rushed there to stop this side base. Yeah. Yeah, he should have done. With 3 rerolls, I guess he should have done. Because he is going to side base you, right? Like, that's the thing. It's not potentially stopping it. It is stopping it. Because he is going to side base you, right? He is going to power this guy. And he, you know, he just, well, even if he doesn't power him, he's still going to side base you for sure. So yeah, he had to rush there. He absolutely had to rush there. Yeah, he had to. And now he's going to have to do 2 dodges instead of a rush and a dodge, right? So like it did make it, all it's done is make him do an extra dodge. I guess this catch has to like come in front. Oh yeah, the catcher can come in front. And he needs a scoring threat. Well, he didn't need it, but he's gone for it. Yeah, the catch has to go in front now. Which makes him dodge and him 2D. And then him just do all the dodges then. It's only 2 dodges. So, still a really easy... in fact, you could just block him. It's the same difference as doing the dodge off. Okay, so now you just block him. 1D him. And then 2 dodges. Right. Now let's watch his time bank go down for 1:40. The thing is, he knows what to do, right? This is really easy. Right, you just 1D him and then you dodge. So you know what you have to do. So you can just, you can spend a bit of time seeing if there's something cleverer. You know? In fact, you can dodge and then 1D him, and then you might not even have to dodge again. So you can just do it all with this guy, can't you? He can just dodge 1D himself. But he blitzes to cover the scoring threat. Nice. And then he does this 1D. Fails. Fails. Well, it was the right thing to do, right? It's just a 3+ to move him, and then because that's better than making more dodges. So he did cover the scoring threat though, so that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I wonder if this guy was there and like the chameleon skink was here or whatever, that would have stopped the catcher getting through, so you'd have had this guy in front. And you still have the exact same thing would have happened, right? You'd have just tried a 3+ and failed it.
I love Blood Bowl 3.
Kills him.
Like I
Not that it
love
matters.
Glass.
Where's the ball going? That's what matters. Okay, the thrower's there. You could pick it up and hand it off to the thrower to get a better throw. Is he going to do that? It's probably better, isn't it, to make it a better throw? Oh, but then he could just do it. Then he could just do it in the end zone as well, maybe. That might be better. Then you don't have to do a 4+ catch. So I mean, I think you have to pick it up and hand it off to him. And then, if depending on whether you've used rerolls or not, that determines whether you do the quick pass and catch it on a 4, or whether you use your team reroll on the pass. Okay, well, he snaked the rush. Was it not a handoff action? No, it was a handoff action. Oh, all right, he just did some random moves first. Yeah, he shouldn't have done the random move, should he? No, he shouldn't have done the random moves. Sorry, I was thinking, why does he think there's another turn? Yeah, he shouldn't have been doing that. He did the right move in the end of the handoff. But there you go. A draw does feel somewhat fair. Yeah, it was a good defense from Andriy, but boy, how did he get the dice? Like, he certainly got the dice the second half, didn't he? You could almost say it was a dicing. But then, of course, Andriy, all 3 KOs went against him in the first half, so he'll have felt diced by the KO results. But certainly the second half, Jinifix will have felt diced. But then he got the blitz in the first half, so, you know, who knows? Draw probably is fair. Entertaining game. Well done both. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.